about Willie Colon, who was the guy who ran for public advocate, but lost and kept his day job because no one wanted him to become public advocate and stop his day job. But they don't have public advocates in Philadelphia, do they? No. Why should they?
Can you read one jazz poem?
What?
Later?
That was the jazz poem.
I'm sorry.
That was the Coleman Hawkins poem. Does everybody know who Coleman Hawkins is? There's like older people, so I figured older people would know. But that was like the not really obscure one. But we'll get more obscure until the third poem will be so totally obscure. You're just like, I think this is the first time I've read in Philadelphia where like Lamont Steptoe is not in the audience, who is like sort of my security blanket, because when people look up and say, what's the problem with this guy? Go with Lamont, but he's not from here. So this is Willie Colon. And since there was, you were doing a subway poem, I thought that I should do a subway poem. Midnight's long gone, but one can play Willie Colon out here at any hour. After all, this is the Bronx, and I am remembering you as you moved earlier this evening, amidst the damp, humid air of tightened drums and fat-toned electric bass, of thick Mediterranean horns, your thin body a cubist intervention between the rhythms of Western Africa and the Caribbean, your black skin sweating off this hometown language I still try to find words in to describe your physical elocution. There was a time I wouldn't have recognized the melody in this music. There was a time I wouldn't have recognized the melody in you. It was a simpler 4/4 time, if I remember correctly. That time has ended. Now my heart beats in an invigorated polyphonic percussional mode. My hands move over air as if it were nothing but an extension of your ripe angularity. My lips and tongue soak up the seed and juices of plums and blackberries and other dark fruit, as if each one were a moist, urgent message directly from your mouth to mine. There was a time I wouldn't have seen you. There was a time I wouldn't have felt your damp, humid hand over my eyes as a blessing. There was a time your turbulent dance would have left me curiously unmoved. But that time has ended. That time had an expiration date. And this time is timeless and is tapped out by your hands and your feet, on your thighs and on the concrete, a multi-layered melange of music that keep on playing after the band has gone home, after the lights have been lowered, after all but 2 chairs have been taken away. And I watch the sound of your flesh-on-flesh echo as if the drum had yet to be invented, as if time had yet to unravel. I watch this sound echo across savannas, across oceans, across cotton fields and railroad tracks, to surface once again in the air that lies heavy as a low trombone blast between us. I watch this lust sound enter and exit your body as my hands reach through time to touch you, Clover, for the first time.